Good morning, everybody. Good morning. My name is Catherine Ott-Lovell. I'm the Commissioner for Philadelphia Parks and Recreation, and we are so excited to be here today to launch the 2017 Philadelphia International Unity Cup. Wonderful to see so many past participants and players and young players here from last year. We are so excited to kick off the Unity Cup tournament again with this year, but also we have some really exciting announcements to make, new things happening with the Unity Cup this year. First and foremost, we have a new location for our championship game. As many of you know, last year our championship game was held at Citizens Bank Park. It was the first soccer game ever to be held there, and we want to thank the Philadelphia Phillies for hosting us last year. They were great partners. Unfortunately, they are resurfacing their fields this year, so the timing is not going to work out. And so when we realized that we needed a new home for that amazing championship game and really an iconic place for our championship teams to play on, we reached out to Don Smolenski and the Philadelphia Eagles, and Don, amidst everything else he has going on, said, "What do you need from us? We're in." And we are so thrilled to have Lincoln Financial Field as the site of the championship game for the Unity Cup. And I know the players are excited because if it wasn't cool enough to play at Citizens Bank Park, how amazing is it going to be to play soccer at Lincoln Financial Field? So we're going to invite Don up in a little bit to say some words, but we are so thrilled to everything the Eagles are doing to help make this possible this year. Our second exciting announcement is that Goya is back as our lead sponsor this year. We are so grateful to Goya. They were amazing partners last year, and we're so thrilled. We could not do this without them. The Unity Cup is not free. We do have to raise funds to make this event happen, and Goya has been an incredible partner. We're so grateful to them. And the third, and I think really most special, exciting thing that's happening as part of this year's Unity Cup is a new partnership with the U.S. Soccer Foundation. With the U.S. Soccer Foundation this year, we are forming the first Unity Youth Soccer League. It is modeled after U.S. Soccer Foundation's Soccer for Success program, and we will use their same curriculum and standards that they use through that program. This league will benefit children in primarily immigrant neighborhoods, specifically at F.J. Myers Rec Center, J. Finnegan Rec Center, and Connell Park. And it will provide great life skills programs as well as athletic training, while also providing employment, training, and mentoring opportunities for soccer coaches. Through our collaboration with U.S. Soccer Foundation, we hope to give children the opportunity to learn how to work in teams, to set goals, understand commitment, and how to properly handle wins and losses. It brings us even greater joy to engage previous 2016 Unity Cup athletes and have them return as the mentors and coaches for this program. This will enable them to share their experiences with these young players and hopefully help us build the next generation of Unity Cup players. So we're thrilled to announce that, and we have a lot of folks who want to make some other remarks today. So please join me in welcoming the man whose vision made this all possible. I was probably in my position for maybe a few days when I learned that we were hosting a major citywide soccer tournament for immigrant communities, and I haven't played soccer since 1983. So, Mayor Kenny is, has an incredible vision for the city, but he really believes that soccer can be a tool to bring people together, and I think that's what we saw through the first inaugural Unity Cup and what we'll see again this year. So please join me in welcoming our great Mayor, Jim Kenny.
Well, thank you very much, and good morning, everyone. And my staff doesn't always tell me everything. And I walked in the room and I saw Don sitting there. I'm going, "Oh, we're playing at the Link. This is awesome." I didn't know. So thank you for that introduction, Catherine. I'm glad to see such a wonderful event return again for a second year. The Unity Cup is an event that brings the city of Philadelphia together like no other. Philadelphia is one of the most diverse cities, and I feel we find our strength in that diversity. Because of this, we are committed to protecting our city's immigrants and promoting inclusion in Philadelphia. The Unity Cup unites our immigrant populations and makes us even stronger. I'd like to take a moment to thank Ed Foster Simeon, President and CEO of the U.S. Soccer Foundation, for his work with the Unity Cup and for the creation of the Unity Youth Soccer League. Last year, the Unity Cup was a great success, and I hope it will be an even bigger one this year with even more teams participating. Moving forward, I hope to see participation in the new Unity Youth League and for the Unity Cup to continue its success and return for a third year. Last year was really a blast, and I see Liberia sitting up here, and you guys got to take another shot again. All right. It was a very intense game. The final was very intense. So intense, I felt a need to go onto the field and tell the coaches that if we had a brawl at the first Unity Cup, it's going to be the last. And everybody was fine, and we got along great. But it was a very intense competition. What we're actually looking for is that kind of intensity. I will tell you, though, from my attending the games, are anybody here for the Jamaican team? Oh, man. You guys had the best fans ever. It was so much fun when Jamaica played. So we're looking forward to everyone coming back this year. Was Argentina in last year? You guys were in last year. Do we have a Brazilian team this year? Well, thank God. You know, I couldn't figure out how we would have an international soccer tournament and not have a team for Brazil. That can't be possible. So welcome to the tournament. I just want to let you know how fun and wonderful this is. Last year's event, we had a nice crowd, but we had rain and a SEPTA strike. This year, hopefully, the link will bring us good weather, good fall soccer weather, and a larger crowd than we had last year. I just think this is so much fun. And in the midst of all the mess that this country is going through when it comes to immigration and diversity, this is a shining example of what we all can do together if we all treat each other like human beings that God put on this earth. However you pray to that God, put us on this earth to meet their potential. And we want our children to grow up understanding diversity and understanding that we may come from different places, but we're all flesh and blood and human beings, and we deserve each other's respect. So I just want to thank you all for being here this morning. I'm looking forward to the second Unity Cup. Liberia, come on back. All right. All right. Got to take that Ivory Coast off there, you know what I'm saying? So thanks to everybody, and good luck, and have a good time. And again, thanks to the Eagles for their just wonderful continued community involvement in our city, and looking forward to the NFL draft. We don't know who 14th pick is going to be, but made some great acquisitions. I met Mr. Jeffrey at one of the events we had up at Dobbins for Dawn Staley. Fine young man, terrific athlete, and we're looking forward to a great Eagles season. We'll get the tailgate going again soon. So thank you again, and good luck, everybody.
Please join me in welcoming Don Smolenski, Philadelphia Eagles president.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Mayor Kinney. Thank you, Catherine. It's great to be a part of this exciting tournament. On behalf of everyone at the Eagles organization and Lincoln Financial Field, it's our pleasure to be the host for this year's championship. We were laughing a little bit on the way in because we can't really announce the date just yet because we have to wait for the schedule to come out, which I think should be next week. So, we'll know more exactly when in November when this tournament will be. But over the years, Lincoln Financial Field's hosted over 20 international soccer matches. In fact, this summer in July, we'll be hosting a doubleheader CONCACAF Gold Cup quarterfinal match. And it's a pleasure to add the Unity Cup Championship in November to that championship roster list of international matches played at Lincoln Financial Field. It's going to be a great day that day. We're going to have a whole bunch of festivities out in our plaza area in the morning for families and everybody to take part in, and then the game itself will commence inside on the pitch at Lincoln Financial Field, and it should just be a really fun day. And again, it's really our pleasure to support the mayor's vision and everything that with the Parks and Rec Department is doing throughout the city. The U.S. Soccer Foundation as well with their new program, and really it's just an honor for us to be considered to be a host, and we look forward to it. So thank you, everybody, and we'll see you later this year.
Thank you. As I mentioned, we have this wonderful new partnership with the U.S. Soccer Foundation. They came in and met with the mayor a few months ago, I think now, and we dreamt up this idea of what it could mean to have more kids playing soccer throughout the city of Philadelphia. And, my experience was that the night of the Unity Cup, because it was a SEPTA strike, long story short, I ended up driving some kids home who played on the youth team. And they lived all over the city, mostly in Southwest Philly and Upper Darby. And I drove these kids home, and I remember them telling me that they were originally from Africa. They came over here when they were younger, and they said that they really struggled to find a soccer program in their neighborhood. It struck me thinking, we need to be doing more, and we need to make sure that, for young people who love soccer and young people who aren't yet exposed to soccer, that we're providing those opportunities in neighborhoods that need it most. And so we were so thrilled to learn about the Soccer for Success program and to think about how we can incorporate it here in Philadelphia. And not only does the U.S. Soccer Foundation, provide sort of the curriculum for that program, they also will train the coaches, which I think will be a wonderful professional development opportunity for those folks. We will employ the coaches, so they will be Parks and Rec's employees for the season, and then there will be opportunities for them to have an app where they can actually use that app to use the curriculum to teach the young people. So please join me in welcoming Jen Jinks, who's from U.S. Soccer Foundation.
Thank you very much. We are so excited to be a part of this amazing partnership. And I'll tell you, when we came in to talk to the mayor about this, we had about a half an hour or so on the schedule, and about 5 minutes into the meeting, he said, okay, what do I need to do to make this happen? And Ed, the president of the U.S. Soccer Foundation, and I kind of looked at each other and we're like, we had about 25 more minutes of material. So we clearly have a very willing partnership here with the city of Philadelphia, and we couldn't be more excited to bring the Soccer for Success program through the Unity Youth League. What an unbelievable opportunity both for the city and for us to be able to get more exposure out there for this great program. At the U.S. Soccer Foundation, we are dedicated to helping kids lead active and healthy lives, and also to give them opportunities to engage with trained coach mentors so that they can get the critical life skills they need to succeed through this great game of soccer. And one of the things that we are most excited about is we have this great curriculum, as Catherine was talking about, and we know that it works. It's been proven to improve both the health and social outcomes of kids. So we are able to step into a space where already we know communities are lacking some opportunities for adequate after-school care or for affordable sports opportunities for their kids. And this is a free program that we think will be able to really give kids the skills that they need to succeed, both on and off the field. We do a lot of different things with Soccer for Success, but the keys to it, we have 4 really critical components, which is structured physical activity, giving kids access to safe places to play, which we'll be doing through the great partnership with the Parks Department. We do trained coach mentors, as Catherine was mentioning. The coaches are also trained to be mentors in kids' lives. And we also do a health and wellness component where we do some nutrition education along with this. I like to think of it, I have a young daughter, so I like to think of that part of it as sort of when you sneak spinach into like the great banana smoothie, and they don't know that they're getting this really good thing, so we sort of sneak in all these lessons and this mentorship into a great game of soccer, which everybody loves. By far the best part of this, though, is when you go out there and you watch kids playing soccer and you just see the joy on their faces, because no matter where you are in the world and under what circumstances, you roll a ball out onto the field and kids get excited and they want to play. So I personally just thank you all for being here. This incredible turnout. I just tell you, this is not usually how these things go. This incredible turnout. It's really exciting to be a part of such a great and exciting event that obviously has a lot of energy in the city of Philadelphia. And we're just happy to be here. So thank you to the mayor and to the commissioner for giving us this terrific opportunity.
So before we bring up our last speaker, I do want to give a couple of shout outs. I have not had the pleasure of working in city government before, so this is my first year in city government, but I have to say that I'm going to claim that this is the most collaborative administration ever in the history of city government. And when we, by far, there is so much, opportunity to work together across agencies. And when we were first tasked with pulling this together, we made a few phone calls to our great partners. We had this idea to do, this festival that we called a Gateway of Nations, and we reached out to Sheila Hess at the city rep's office, and her great team helped us put together this amazing festival. Kelly Lee, our chief cultural officer, came up with this idea to involve youth and the mural arts program to do this amazing banner project. We're going to be be doing both of those programs again this year. And of course, we could not have done this without the amazing Office of Immigrant Affairs, both Joanna Otero Cruz and Miriam Enriquez and their teams who helped us with all of the extensive outreach to get all of these teams engaged in the Unity Cup. It's just been such an incredible collaboration. I also want to thank, I keep giving him a new title, and it's, sort of the mayor of the Unity Cup, and that is Bill Salvatore. Bill lived, eat, slept, and breathed the Unity Cup last year. It is his baby. I told him I want him to handcuff this to his arm, so it's always with him, because it's such a testament to what he was able to create. But he really did it in partnership with a great team at Parks and Recreation. I want to thank Patty McGrail, who's here, is helping to establish the Unity Youth League, and of course Sylvester Corby. Where is he? I know he's here somewhere. Who I think was at all 61 of the games last year, helping us make this happen. It's certainly a team effort. So I want to bring up Jason Whaley, who's one of our 2016 Unity Cup players, to help say a few words. Come on up. You want me to film while you're saying?
Good morning to all. My name is Jason Whaley, representing Team Liberia. I would like to tell the mayor thank you in the city of Philadelphia. We've been playing soccer in this community for years. And since the mayor got elected, he reached out to the immigrant community. And so far, with the Unity Cup last year, it brought a lot of unity to us and the young people in our community. So from my community and all the Unity country, we would like to say thank you to the mayor and the city of Philadelphia. I'm also one of the coaches for Soccer for Success, which will be held on Myers Recreation Center. We did a training yesterday. It went well. We had parents involved. Matter of fact, I was able to give about 25 applications to parents. So soccer is working. So on behalf of the community, Team Liberia, I would like to tell the mayors thank you and continue the great job. We appreciate this in the community. Thank you once again.
So a couple of more important notes. First and foremost, registration for the Unity Cup is open and available for teams through May 5th. The drawing for placement will happen in June, and the tournament will kick off on September 8th. Important to note that there will be no cap on the number of teams participating in this year's Cup. So you need to come in and fill out your registration, get your commitment letter in, but we will not be capping the teams. Last year we capped it at 32 teams. We're going to let you come in as many as you want this year. We'll be playing a lot of games. If there are more than one team per desired country, the team captains from last year will have to host their own affiliated tryouts to fill the 25-member limit. And please visit the Unity Cup website for details on the tournament and for future information at unitycup.phila.gov. A couple more quick shout-outs. I also want to acknowledge Carl Churkin from the Philadelphia Union, who is here. We're our great partners last year. Thank you, Carl, and to the Union. And, of course, the amazing Beth Devine from the Philadelphia Youth Sports Collaborative, who's been a great partner and will continue to partner with us on the Soccer for Success program. Thank you for being here as well. So I think we're going to, if I didn't forget anything, Bill can tell me. Did I forget anything? I'm looking at my notes. Nope, I think we're good. So we're going to take a quick picture and then hope to see everybody when we do our draw in June. Awesome. Thank you.